Oh God.
Oh God damn it! I just stubbed my toe.
I don't like to run into things, I don't like to hurt myself and stub my toe and make it bleed. I don't like to run into things or go to the bathroom.
Sometimes in Gainesville you just need a good martini, and then sometimes you need the best martini. And the place to get the best martini, hands down, is Lillian'S, a fixture on the scene for many, many years, and the bartender Tom, who makes the best martinis you'll ever taste. Frog, won't you join me?
I'd be ever so delighted.
I'm buying. After you. No, after me. Hey, how are you? Tom, this is Frog. Frog is with me.
Howdy.
Good day, sir. Good to meet you, man.
We have promoted Lillian'S and you as making the best martini.
I guess.
No, you
I was
can
going to
have-
have something different.
Have absolute, no, don't have absolute. Have Vastoli and cranberry.
Okay, with a little orange.
Orange? Oh, God, Vanessa.
Oh, well, just make me whatever.
And JC, how about you, buddy? The pinky?
When you're done, we're doing your classic martini. Do you like gin or vodka?
Gin. I'd like to do
One
gin.
gin and one vodka.
Very good. Okay, guys.
Take your time. We can watch your technique here,
You
right?
can do whatever you want, man. Exactly. You can just have a good time and, don't tell me anything. Just do what you're going to do. And,
We're just doing it. We're just,
Right, exactly.
I said you made the best martinis in Gainesville for many years, and
do it. You have a good time.
I want to know the secret. There's got to be a reason.
No, Mr. Like I say, the only secret is make them cold. You know that, Mr. Miller. I've told you that a million times. You just don't pay attention.
Make them cold.
Young people don't
That's
pay
the secret.
attention.
Us young people need to make it cold.
Cold is the secret.
Cold is the
Otherwise, all you're drinking essentially is gin or vodka. And if it's not cold, then it's really not going to be a very pleasant drink. And a hot shot, thinking a hot shot is kind of against the idea.
Yeah. So do you just look at the vermouth,
So,
or do you?
yeah, you don't ever have vermouth.
No vermouth in
You
there.
have to be over 50 to have vermouth. And you're clearly much younger than that.
Well,
and I know
yeah.
you're legal, and of course Vanessa's just barely legal, although,
Yeah, right.
we're doing Bombay here for you, sir, okay?
Excellent.
He picked it.
Excellent.
I'm going with whatever he picks. I go with.
Olives.
Now, rumor has it that you could come in here 10 years ago and order a drink, and Tom will remember what that drink is. You walk in 10 years later, it'll be ready for you on the bar. That's the rumor. We're going to find out about that picture hanging on the wall, which is historic, and then we're going to drink some delicious, the best martinis in Gainesville.
Now this is the world famous pinky right here.
That's a pinky?
This is the world famous pinky that Jay-Z has coined. It's his signature drink.
What's in a pinky, Jimmy?
It's a secret.
Oh, it's a secret. There's so many secrets going on in this bar.
See, that's why when I die, all the secrets go with me, Mr. Miller. It protects my job.
Tom's martinis there's just nobody else that makes it, and it's so simple the way he does
Exactly,
it.
Mr. Miller. I've ignored your drink. That's part of the secret.
No, that's
He
fine.
has a hell of a damn Michelob too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Now, over here, we have Mr. Bombay, the cameraman. Deliver him over here.
All right.
Mr. Miller. Look right. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Only got 2 more questions, and then we'll shut this thing off.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
get to
Fire away.
drink.
Fire
Well,
away.
I want you to tell me about the picture.
The picture. Well, the
Picture. That's a famous picture there.
The famous picture on the wall, of course, was the result of the original owner, George Swinford, wanted to have a New Orleans-style bistro. And, of course, in all the Storyville cat houses, you had these ludicrous kind of naked paintings. So George went and created a nude that could not offend anyone, because it's absolutely the most ugly nude in existence. And the creation of the picture was that George said to this local artist, I want you to do a Rubens-style painting, and George got up on the bar himself and did the pose for the picture.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Now, of course, the most famous thing about the picture, of course, is that at 2 o'clock she's a 10, but at 10 o'clock she's a 2, but at 2 o'clock she's a 10.
2 o'clock, she's a 10.
Second thing, of course, we always notice that there's 2 pussies in our painting. We want to point that out for the PG people because we just want to be upfront about they might notice that, and we're sorry about the little cat that got caught up in the corner of the painting.
Right.
Because it's accused of being a pussy, but it's just a cat.
Right.
Just to be fair.
And then wait, he's trying to leave the other one out because it's a secret, but she's a swinger.
So, Jimmy, would you please have her? She still swings.
Get the camera, get it.
Miss Lillian's unblinking.
Get a good shot of that.
And of course, you must get her unblinking eyes. You see, Miss Lillian has seen everything that's going on at Lillian's for 33 years, except what's going on in the love booth. And in the love booth, we have the various activities of the courting couples who go there and perform, I should say, auditions for the evening's activities. Jimmy Z, of course, is one of the kings of the love booth. He's never been known to go in there at all because he knows what's going on in there, and therefore doesn't go near it at all because he's smart.
Yeah, I want to
Thank you.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll just call you later.
Hurry before it gets warm. It's got to be cold. Frog.
Okay.
Give me that. Now, Frog's never had your martinis before, so this is going to be the first time. Let me get out of the light here. First time Frog's ever had one of Tom's martinis. See if I'm lying about this martini.
All right.
You see if I'm lying or not.
All right, let me
All right, hit it. You're good to go. If this isn't the martini, I don't know what is.
Good now, we can get away.
What are you going to do?
So,
Let's see.
what was Ray doing?
Is that crazy?
Oh, that's awesome.
Crazy awesome, right?
Yeah.
I told you. I told you. I have one more question for Tom before we go. Well, actually, two more questions. I told him one, but it's going to be two. I have two more questions for Tom. Boy, this martini is fantastic. The question is, and I lied, it's two. I said it was one because the martini's so good. Question number one, Lillian's been here forever. It's a staple of Gainesville. How long is it? Tell me a little bit how long it's been here in the history.
Lillian's came into existence in October of '74. Okay, the town had just gone wet, and the downtown was kind of defunct, and this was actually a music store, cited in a line from a Tom Petty song. I went down to Lillian's music store to get a black diamond string. As a musician, you know that's a guitar string. So it refers to the 60s when Lillian's was actually a music store. And then in '74, George came in and put in the bar. It's been unchanged since then, so 33 years.
And how long's Billy Shield been?
Now, Billy Shield got it in 1991, so this is his 16th year.
I'm really impressed with how he kept it the way.
Wisely so, he did not tamper with success.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes businessmen's egos get in the way. In this case, the ego did not get in the way, and success has been flourishing. And most businessmen are smart. They tell the success by the bottom line.
Yeah, he's a smart man. He hasn't shot me yet. I may interview him at the show. So
Very good.
because I know he keeps a gun back behind there. And
Well, I know, but I think he's mostly just got blanks in that gun.
do you don't want me to put that in there, do you?
Oh, sure. Hey.
Okay, well I will. Now the last question is, there is another special story about Lillian's. A lot of people don't know about the magnificent urinal in the men's room. Will you tell that story?
Well, the Magnificent Urinal Men's Room came from the fact that every Thursday night we'd have a large grouping of students come down for a celebration. Occasionally the men's urinal would get broken. Just by mistake, by people falling into it, who knows
Yeah,
what.
they accidentally.
Just by mistake. We're never going to impute that any of these people would be malicious and do it on purpose, Mr. Miller. Strictly
Right, I'm with
the
you.
chaos of a happy Thursday night.
Yes.
Nevertheless, to spoil these mistakes, we brought a urinal down from upstairs. We've been up there since 1928. And it's an all brass urinal. It cannot be broken. It's now 4 months in, still there, happy and flourishing, has not been clogged up, and has not been broken.
And isn't it about the biggest urinal in any?
I would say
place
that it
in,
could be a sarcophagus for most people in their tombs, yes.
Right, you're pretty much the biggest urinal I've ever seen in Gainesville. Maybe the biggest urinal in Gainesville, which is helps to keep
I think
the
I think
floor
North Florida. I can go out to North Florida. I think we dominate North Florida with that urinal.
Yeah.
I think
Thank
we
you very
should.
much, Tom. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
you
Always
taking
a
time
pleasure,
with us.
Lyle. My good to see you as always.
Always a pleasure. Always interesting.